Within reach of the rhythm of Manor Park, Lakehurst emerges as a haven of elegance, a place where the whispers of the greenery of Stony Hill meet city life and convenience. This unit in the newly developed residence of the Facade is 1,400 square feet of thoughtfully designed space. Today, I'm going to meet my friends on the inside to take a quick look. Let's go. Before you get to meet my friends, let me take you through this living space. Coming through this front door, the beautiful glass insert does bring so much light in, but adds a modern and contemporary look to this space. And it's so bright and airy. That's the white on white. From floor to ceiling, this space is massive. This space would be perfect for a sectional, and you could use that to bring a pop of color in the space. Now, one thing I love about the space is how bright it is. And that's because these windows bring in such natural light. You have a beautiful view of the greenery of the hills, but the breeze from outside also meets you on the inside. And talking about breeze, this statement fan, you will have all that cool air on the inside, and it perfectly complements the AC unit. Today I have Danielle with me from Board Room Furnishings, the go-to place for custom locally made furniture, and they transform any space. What do you think, Danielle?
I am loving this space. Clean lines, bright, airy. I am absolutely loving the powder room in this space. This one is huge in comparison to what they usually are.
Yes.
There is so much dynamic between the color of the tiles, the sleek finish of the bathroom vanity, the mirrors. Everything just ties the space together to make it an absolutely wonderful feeling.
I can't wait to see it.
You have to.
But we have to head to the bedroom.
Of course.
Come on, girl. For a secondary bedroom, it's giving.
Definitely.
There is so much space.
We're seeing a lot more sleek, minimal, no handles. Everything just blends in with the wall. It's almost as if it doesn't exist, but it's actually there.
Love that, because it also gives it a cleaner finish and feeling so much more compact and minimal.
And that's what we're going for, especially with smaller spaces. You want it to function as it should, but you don't want to see anything. You want the lines to be clean. You want your eye to be able to pass through the room. You want light to be able to pass through the room. So with it being clean and, as we like to say nowadays, minimalistic, it really definitely adds functionality to the room, but without adding the clutter.
Let's show you what's behind these doors. This is so much space.
This is very nice.
Very nice. I love the intentionality because it's not huge,
No.
but there is just so much potential with this body.
I really love that this is double hanging. You find that closets, sometimes the finishing is not as good as this is. You just get one hanging and then you might have to figure out what to do with the rest. This, as you said, is super intentional. It has double hanging. There is no questions what we're gonna do with this space. It has drawers, it has shelving. There is so much you could do, and it's still super sleek, super modern, and just super nice. I actually really love this.
I love this. Very, very, very seamless. And I love the double mirrors. Girl, gotta check out her fit.
Definitely.
The ensuite is giving a similar vibe to the bedroom, but I love the pop of color with the vanity.
And the vanity has two drawers. It definitely has a U-shaped drawer that goes around the pipe fittings that are inside the vanity. and you
Keeping
can
everything discreet and clean.
Exactly. And sometimes, as women and men too, we have a lot of clutter, and you just to have a space you could throw it in, close it, and the bathroom is clean. It's always good to have.
One thing I can appreciate is the ceiling to floor tiles. I think that makes it beautiful but easy to clean.
And it actually also ties the space together,
Yes.
because your eye travels from floor to ceiling, as you say, and it just brings the whole space together. And it also helps with lighting as well, because there's no
Breaking
there's nothing,
with
there's
material.
no discrepancy between anything. It just flows.
The shower also gives us some contrast with the dark tiling that blends beautifully with the white pristine tiles wrapping all around this bathroom. There is also a glass insert that's tinted. It gives this a very spa-like feeling, but brings everything together in this home. So one thing I forgot to mention, the zebra blinds. All throughout this home, they bring in natural light, but also gives an air of privacy.
Yes. Absolutely love them. And then the color selection of the blinds as well ties the entire room together. It complements the ceiling fans, and it definitely complements the industrial hardware of the bifold barn doors.
Love it. But Danielle, can you cook?
Girl, chef.
Let's hit up the kitchen and see what we can find there.
Love it. Let's go.
Edson is here.
Hey, Angel, what's up?
We're at the Facade, 3 Lakehurst Drive in Kingston 8, and before we see the kitchen, let's now step into the second bedroom and meet Edson from Board Room Furnishing. Edson is here.
Hey, Angel, what's up?
Hey, I'm good.
How are you doing?
So we're in this beautiful space, and I'm with the expert of custom furnishing, Edson. And we're just going to talk about how we make this space elevated.
Yes.
So we're in this primary bedroom. I think it's so much space.
Yes, it is. With this room, with the walls being white and we have the white porcelain tiles, the room is so much bigger and it gives it so much of an area space.
Yes,
or area
a light,
feeling.
airy feeling. So how do we fill up this space without making it feel heavy?
Initially, I would go with a black king size bed with 2 floating nightstands to top it off.
Why do you say black though? Because the space is white. Why would you put black in the space?
Well, stepping into the room, the black fan steps out at me, so I would opt for a black bed to offset the black fan.
And the floating side tables. So I noticed in decor, we're doing a lot more floating fixtures and furniture. What's the benefit of that?
All right, so with the floating fixtures, we would have a lot more space underneath, and it also provides an area feeling because light is able to pass through.
I love that. So coming out of the main bed space area, we have this nook, which I think could be quite functional. What goes here?
Looking at this nook, I can see a nice 4 feet reading desk right here. And this desk will basically take you out of the bed where you can either check emails or have a soft office in the bedroom, so to speak.
Yeah, it's great for recreational reading. What is nice is the fact that we have these windows.
Yeah.
The windows bring in such natural light and it brings in air, which is an excellent vibe atmosphere for reading too.
Especially with the view behind it. With the hills of St. Andrew.
Beautiful. So we've got the reading nook. We have the bed frame. I think there is an exquisite space on this side.
On this side now, so for me, I am looking at a nice 3.5 feet vase, or probably we could go with corner shelving. Now with corner shelving, we could go with miniature flowers, mainly being either a mini orchid or something like a mini cactus.
Yes. Bringing the green in will, I think, elevate the space because you're bringing the outside in.
That's
But
correct.
with the black, it also brings a natural feeling into the room as well.
Yes, because persons are more into having tints and tones right now instead of this wide array of colors in your room.
Yes. If this room were gray, what would you do differently?
Alrighty, so if the room were to be gray, I would basically go for a brown tone. I will go for a brown tone finish furniture. Reason being, the gray and the brown meshes way better, right?
The chestnuts to the espresso,
Exactly.
those colors
Exactly.
work
The
well
walnut,
with the gray.
exactly.
You want to bring warmth into the space.
That's correct.
Love that. All right, so from here, I see we already have a beautiful space laid out for entertainment.
Yes.
What custom finishes could we do here?
All right, so for this wall, I am seeing a nice, say a 65-inch flat screen TV on this wall with a beautiful floating media console, just to kind of blend in with the floating nightstands that we were looking to pair with the bed.
This space also has tray ceilings, recessed lighting, but the warm lighting comes out through the ceiling fan, which serves dual purpose, I see.
Yes, the ceiling fan, as it says, it helps to cool down the room along with the warm lighting, which helps to provide more lighting along with the recessed lighting in the room.
So it's very bright, very airy, works beautifully with the top to bottom white paint as well as the floor tiles. The primary bedroom also has an ensuite and a walk-in closet. We're going to take you to those right now. The light and airy feeling continues with the pristine white with floor-to-ceiling tiles wrapping all around this ensuite. But I'm loving the combination of colors here. Edson, what do you think?
All right, so with this navy blue vanity, we're seeing the continuity with the floating concept. And that's a part of the new and contemporary design that we're moving into.
Yes.
Right. So as it stands right now, we can do an upgrade around the mirror frame where we could have lighting.
Yes.
So it could
a smart mirror.
Exactly. Or a top, right? And it can double as a makeup vanity and a bathroom vanity.
I also like the fact that we have counter space along with your sink. So for girlies like me who want to do your makeup and you want to have everything out and still have a nice finished look, I think this is perfect. Or for your perfume collection.
I believe so too.
One thing that continues with contemporary design too is the fact that the shower stall has a contrasting color.
Yes.
This seems to be a mosaic gray feel, but I think it also works so perfectly with the blue.
It does, right? So the gray provides that accent for the white tiles, and the navy blue pops with the gray, right? Especially with this tinted glass that is moving away from the traditional frosted or clear glass.
I appreciate the tint because it feels like there is some kind of privacy, but I know that it ties in so beautifully with the gray. The bathroom is also pretty well lit, and the gray does well to complement the chrome finishing, the rainfall shower system, as well as the towel bars.
Yes.
From this beautiful bathroom to the functional walk-in closet, and this primary bedroom also has a balcony. Edson, let's go check it out. It's a great use of space, not a large closet, but I can see the intentionality in making it as maximum as possible.
Yes, it is, especially with the gray. Now, the gray basically softens the tone of the room, especially seeing that the space isn't that big. However, it makes it a little bit more homelier and it gives it a much more warmer feeling.
I also think that even if it's for his or her, because it's facing two sides of the wall, you get a sense of separation.
Yes.
In the event that you needed to share that closet.
Yes. Now we're seeing a lot of shelving, double hanging, single hanging, and also we're seeing a lot of drawers, right? However, what is missing from the closet is something where you can admire one's physique or total fit. So that's a full body mirror.
Whether that mirror is freestanding or on the wall, it would totally make that space complete.
That's true.
We're now going to head to the balcony where you can either admire the property or the hills of St. Andrew. Let's take a look. It's a wraparound balcony. This unit has this really beautiful wraparound balcony, which I think is an ideal entertainment space.
It is. So being out here, it creates a separation of space from the house and the outer area. And what I like the most about this is the entire view, all of Upper St. Andrew.
It's stunning. The view is amazing, but the breeze on this space is wonderful. So even if you wanted to have a few friends over for a drink, there's an outlet here so you could play some music. It actually is a really cozy vibe.
And even some board games.
Even some board games.
Yes.
What I've noticed is a change in the color palette from outside to inside, and I believe that is primarily because the outside has wear and tear. It has dust.
Indeed.
So you want to be able to have that nicely disguised and easy to maintain on the outside.
That's true. That's true, because with these earthy tones, it does not show much wear and tear, so to speak, especially with the black rails.
And inside with the white adds an element of sophistication. So we're almost getting the best of both worlds. You're getting rural, earthy nature, but modern, contemporary, and chic on the inside. We're in for even more adventure at the Facade at 3 Lakehurst. This kitchen is saying sleek and sophisticated.
It really is.
As promised, we're now headed to the kitchen with Danielle. This kitchen is saying sleek and sophisticated.
It really is.
Danielle, what's your favorite part of this kitchen?
I love the seamless transition with the countertops, the backsplash, and the tiles leading into the island. Yes,
It's absolutely beautiful. This waterfall edge island is the perfect space to entertain. I can see myself not just helping the chef, but also laying out the meals buffet style. This is an excellent space for entertaining.
Yes, and not missing anything that's happening in the living space.
Complementing these countertops perfectly are the kitchen cabinets.
Girl, I absolutely love the kitchen cabinets. It definitely gives a contrast of a nice gray with a blue undertone that really helps to pick up the white that's in the kitchen.
Yes, and I feel like it anchors and calms the space too.
It definitely does.
And we see pops of blue in the vanities in the bathroom as
yes,
well.
Yes.
Thoughtful and seamless. Now, while we love the color, we love the number of cabinets because there's so much storage.
Lots of space, and you definitely need that in a kitchen, especially if you love to entertain.
Exactly. There's also storage in the island as well.
Tons of storage in the kitchen island, and the soft post theme also continues with the drawers as well. So it definitely adds some symmetry to the space.
So we have lots of drawers and cabinets, but we also have open shelving.
Yes.
What's the benefit of that in kitchens?
Open shelving is always great. A kitchen is a space that can get cluttered pretty easily, especially if you know, like wash plates. So having the open space allows your eye to pass through. It also allows light to pass through, which is very good in a kitchen.
And it's also for those easy to reach things that you use pretty often as well.
Definitely.
What are some of the trends that you're finding in kitchens these
What
days?
we're finding in kitchens now are the concealed handles. So if you notice that the cabinets don't have any handles, but you can definitely reach under for easy access to open and to close. We're loving the concealed handles throughout the drawers as well.
Yes.
And also the soft close slides. It just adds a touch of
sophistication.
Girl, uptown.
Uptown to our kitchen. I also like that they're handleless because if you have children in the kitchen, it makes it that much safer.
And we know kids love to explore, so it's one less hazard for them to play around with.
Love that. This kitchen is outfitted by the latest appliances, and I believe that the chrome ties in so well with the color palette that's already in the kitchen. So where are you going to cook?
Jesus, girl, you put me on the spot, but might make a bad curry goat.
I'm there.
Yes.
I'm there. But I love this clean ceiling.
Yes.
But there is still so much light. It's nice and bright in here, even without the addition of pendant lighting.
Yes, and also too because of the proximity to the back door. It brings in so much more natural lighting that you really don't need much to elevate this space.
Girl, you got it all done. Thank you for coming. Talking about that back door, it leads to the balcony, and we will wrap up on the outside. Facade, 3 Lakehurst Drive in Kingston 8. Its proximity to Manor Park is an enclave where city life meets suburban comfort, making it a desirable location for those who seek the convenience of urban amenities coupled with the tranquility of a residential neighborhood. Various upscale communities adds to its charm as a place that's not only a getaway to island exploration, but also a central point of sophisticated daily living and vibrant nightlife. This newly constructed residence, encompassing 1,400 square feet of thoughtfully designed space, offers not just a home, but an oasis of contemporary living. Within its welcoming confines are 2 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, the walk-in closets that cater to the demands of modern wardrobes, while the expansive in-unit laundry room add a layer of practical luxury. Step outside, and the complex opens up to shared luxuries, a glistening swimming pool, reserve water system that ensures uninterrupted supply, and the reassurance of 24-hour security. A perfect balance for the discerning resident. This balcony is yours to enjoy. Right from your kitchen, you have the view of the pool and the beautiful greenery of the hillside. Whether it's finding the perfect piece of furniture or the ideal property, it's all about creating spaces that resonate with you. We will unveil so many other hidden gems here on the listing. I'm Anjell Alishea.